So last year, unfortunately, my father-in-law passed away from leukemia. It was a very quick from diagnosis to him passing away, and he was a really fanatical person for bicycles and anything with wheels, and he had vintage bicycles, penny farthings, unicycles and all that. So when the leaflet dropped through the door saying that there was this amazing challenge going ahead, my wife and I thought it would be a great opportunity to remember him and to do it for him. And because of acute leukemia and because of the relationship he had with leukemia and giving blood all through his life, we thought riding for them would be the best thing to do. And so we're doing it to honour him and to remember him.
I think my dad would have loved it. He loved bicycles, he loved cycling, and later on in his life, cycling really featured strongly with him riding some very unusual sort of machines. So he'd bought himself a penny farthing and he was learning to ride that, and he also had a tandem himself, which was why we chose to ride on a tandem, and I think he would have really liked it.
Last December, on my way home from work, I was in my car and driving home when I saw a man who had set himself alight and basically tried to commit suicide. I intervened and saved his life. And in the process, the gentleman explained to me how he suffered with mental health, and this was a severe cry for help. So with that in mind, I decided to try and see if I could give something back. So I saw the Velo was on, I had already signed up, and I decided to see if I could raise a few £100 for mine, because I know that they had a local hospice and the gentleman had been to the hospice previously. So with that in mind, I set up a Just Giving page, and yeah, it's just rolled on from there, and people have been great, and so far we've raised over £800. So yeah, it is.
You've had a little bit of an injury as well, haven't you, during your
training? Yeah, well, yeah, I broke my fingers on a mountain bike. It's the first time I've been on my mountain bike for 13 years. I've done all the hard stuff and just come to a fork in the route, and yeah, I just fell off my bike. I hit something and fell off and broke my finger. So
good luck to you.
Yes. Well, nothing's going to stop me now. As I said, I've raised so much, and I've been on. I've been cycling 120 miles a week on average, and it hasn't stopped me so far with the finger the way it is. So I can't wait for Sunday, and it's going to be a great day for a great cause and around some really nice local places.
Tell me a little bit, Geoff, about the importance of this as a fundraising activity.
Oh, it's massive. I mean, it's a massive opportunity for cure leukemia. I think we're getting near to 700 riders taking part in cure leukemia colours, and you know the figures are there. Even if they just raise £100 each, it's a great lump of money that, to be honest, the charity don't really need to sort of invest in actually putting the event on, and to be a partner of such an event, especially the first one, hopefully we'll grow with it and we'll bring more riders to this event next year. So that's the way we're looking at it.
Yes. This is really important for Birmingham as a city as well, isn't it? Something like this, but the whole of the West Midlands.
Yeah, it is. And I was born in Manchester, and I've lived in this area now for 20 odd years. And I think Birmingham needs to shout a lot louder about what it's got. And things like this, the potential to show off Birmingham itself, but also the surrounding countryside, because it's beautiful. Manchester's very good at shouting about itself, and I think Birmingham has to take a lesson that, you know, it's got a lot to be proud of. And just what we raise money for, the haematology centre up in the QE, is a leading light in the fight against blood cancers, not just in Birmingham, in the UK, and internationally as well. It's renowned.